Forgot to turn on my damn light. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to episode 17 of the Wright show. If you guys like the channel, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you show some support to my channel, so we can get this thing going. We can grow to 1,000 subscribers, because right now I'm currently at 585. So let's go ahead. Make sure to hit that subscribe button. Make sure to hit that notification. And if you want to be part of the live stream, hit that notification so you can be a part of it. Couple things we got talk about during this live stream. Real talk. Before I get to any of the freaking G4TV or any of the HollyWeird type stuff, let's go ahead and talk about how, if you are a parent and you're watching this, you need to get your child out of public schools, because there are so many freaking these woke progressive activist teachers out here that just make things more worse, especially when they're trying to push agendas. Prime example. Apparently there's been more stories coming out about how some teachers are pushing a lot of these kids to become trans kids, instead of them making that decision on their own, because that's a person's personal choice. First of all, that choice should not be from a freaking 13-year-old who doesn't even know a lot of things about sexuality yet. That their brains are too immature. But the reason I'm telling you this is that I want to show you guys this little article from Blaze Media, titled "Parents Can't Be Trusted. Teachers Accused of Secretly Encouraging Student Gender Change." So, guys, if you don't know, so like I said in my my introduction, there are some teachers out here that's pushing this transgenderism type thing on freaking 9, 10, 11-year-olds who really know nothing about those freaking things. But instead of me just tell you, let me go ahead and show you out this little video from freaking Laura Ingram. And I don't know why there isn't a freaking expand button, but the hell with it. Let me just go ahead and show y'all this.
You took away my ability to parent my child, even before I had any knowledge. I didn't even get to show support. You asked for support, I didn't get a chance. Your job was to educate my child in math, science, English, etc. Do your job and let me do mine.
That was Jessica Conan, a mom. So why is she so angry? Well, Ms. Conan entrusted her 7th grade daughter to the Spreckles. It's a California school district who in turn conspired to change the girl's gender, name, and pronouns.
Of course, this had to be freaking California. You see, but has anybody even freaking seen California, or has anybody else been paying attention about what's going on in freaking California? Because California is a great A shithole. You can thank freaking Gavin Newsom, Kamala Harris, Joe Biden, Barack Obama for that, because when it was time to freaking get Gavin Newsom out of office, they decided to freaking go on this freaking, oh, Larry Elder is a black white supremacist. He's the black Trump, which is the most stupidest thing I freaking heard. This whole black white supremacist bit. They need to stop, but for real talk, they need to stop that shit, because that's great. That's grade A fucking stupid. That's great. That's grade A stupid. They need to stop this freaking trans talk with freaking 9, 10, 11-year-olds, because that should be an adult talk, especially with the parents of those children, not freaking teachers, these woke teachers. But I'm getting out of topic here. Let me go and but Twitter has been freaking tripping as of late. Yeah, Twitter has been tripping as of late. I don't know what the hell going on. But yeah, let me go and keep showing y'all this video.
And they did this entirely behind her parents' back by telling the 7th grader her mother could not be trusted. Ms. Conan joins me now exclusively, along with her attorney, Harmeet Dillon, founder of the Center for American Liberty, that's taken this case. Jessica, just hours ago, you announced that you are pursuing legal action against the school district. Briefly explain what happened.
Well, it kind of starts, my daughter, I love her, and she deserves this justice. My family's already gone through so much, and nobody else needs to go through this. No family needs to suffer. Starting at 6th grade, they're 11 years old, they're already vulnerable. You wouldn't expect a teacher to be predatory towards a child that they're supposed, the teacher, they're supposed to be trusted, and they stepped out of their line. In 7th grade, you find out, that there's secrets, there's lies. Their tactics are disgusting. I feel, as a mom, disturbed by this, because it is my right to parent her, and they took that right away from me.
Well, specifically,
it would be okay,
Yeah, specifically, I want people to understand who are watching this. And Harmeet, obviously you're representing her in this litigation. Specifically, what did they do to Jessica's daughter, or urge her to do, that is so disturbing in this case?
Absolutely. So there's 2 teachers, and with the knowledge of the principal, what they were doing is identifying children who they thought belonged in a secret equality club that was for children questioning their sexual identities. And
see, guys, this is an elementary school. This is an elementary school for what I'm told. From what I've read, this is an elementary school. And the fact that these teachers are out here trying to pushing to recruit some kids because they saw tweets, Snapchats about a couple of things that a lot of kids should not even be looking at. But that's mainly on the parents not really paying attention to their kids. But let's just keep on hearing it from her.
And they invited kids, including Jessica's daughter, to be in this club. And then they told these kids, do not tell your parents, and specifically Jessica's mom, do not tell them, they cannot be trusted, what's going on here. They gave them reading materials about transgenderism. They secretly changed the pronouns, but went in front of the parents, referred to their children by their birth pronouns, behind the parents' back in the school, used their new identity. And all of this was done secretly. And then suddenly they called Jessica in and informed her that going forward, her daughter was to be referred to by male pronouns, by a different name. They changed it in the school records officially, Laura, and it was presented to the mom as a fait accompli. And of course, as you saw from the video in the intro, Jessica was outraged by the usurpation of her right to make this decision jointly with her daughter. And Jessica is very supportive of whatever her daughter wants to be and decides. It is not for these teachers to predatorily assume this. And one more thing, Laura, is that what's interesting about this is that this happened before COVID. So when COVID started and remote learning started, eventually the daughter began to change back into her original identity because she wasn't under the constant grooming influence of these weird teachers. And
Okay, so what I'm hearing right there is that get your kids out of public schools, because these public schools, especially these public schools, are freaking out of their goddamn minds, especially in these freaking blue states like California, because California is goddamn nobody should freaking live in California, especially if they are freaking libertarian, Republican, independent. It doesn't freaking matter. If you live in California, let that freaking state drown in freaking progressive policies, because you see a lot of people, you see a lot of stories here about U-Haul trucks being U-Haul places being empty because a lot of people, mainly independent right wingers, are being like they're moving away from these freaking progressive states because of how trash they are and how stupid they are and how much of a bad policies they are. And California is going to be like this till to the day California dies. It's going to be like that. It's all this is California. Like, bro, you're supposed to be teaching your kids reading, writing, and math. Why the hell are you teaching them this freaking progressive crap? Why are you teaching them progressivism? Why are you teaching them liberalism? That's not your job to do that. Especially if you're at school getting paid, but if you're working at a school getting paid by freaking taxpayer dollars, you listen to the taxpayers. The taxpayers listen to you. If you do go ahead and do that freaking activism somewhere else. Don't go to these freaking schools and push these agendas because you felt like that's something you need to do. Push a freaking progressive liberalism on freaking 9, 10, 11-year-olds. See, this is the plot of the freaking Progressive Democrat Party. Push the agenda on them while they're still young and pure. That's what I'm getting out of this. Push the agenda while they're still young and pure. Nobody, like, for real, for all those leftist Hollywood people, man, let them keep California. Because first of all, it's freaking $6 for gas in California right now. Who the hell wants to live there? Especially, with gas, housing, homelessness, freaking drug addicts. Who wants to live there? Let California let freaking the liberal Californians have that. They voted for that in the first place. If they say they didn't, then they're either lying to you, they're misguided, or they're just plain stupid and should not be voting in politics. That's just my gist of it. But yeah. And speaking of California, let's look at these fucking rhinos in the goddamn California Republican in fucking California. Here's a little tweet from Errol Weber. Shout out to Errol Weber. The California Republican Party will be enforcing COVID compliance, requiring mandatory proof of vaccination or a negative COVID test to attend the upcoming California GOP convention in Anaheim. I think that's what it's called. I really don't care. I really don't live in California. Unbelievable. Again, this is fucking this was the Republican Party in freaking California, which is what, like I said, man. I'm glad I certify more as third party because these freaking California, again, this is California. These freaking Californians, man, are out of their damn mind. Why did Arnold Schwarzenegger and Tupac Shakur love California so much? California is more known for LGBT exploitation and Golden State suicides. That's because back then it wasn't as bad as it is today. They ain't really had these progressive policies in the early 90s. They wasn't really talking about all these progressive policies. Back then there could be a Republican governor. Now it's just Democrat, liberal, progressive Democrat governors running California, and you got one like Gavin Newsom freaking tossing California more of a shithole. So it wasn't as bad as it was back then, because the more people got into politics, or the more people who try to push these freaking progressive socialist politics, it just got more stupid. And this is a prime example. The freaking Republican Party in California is enforcing COVID compliance. Some people say they're happy for it, but it's mainly leftists. For what young Ripper said, these are freaking chicken shit Republicans. Ripper, if you watch the video one day, I ain't trying to take your catchphrase, but yeah, it's shit. Yeah, it's freaking chicken shit Republicans. Shout out to young Ripper. But yeah, man, you have freaking crony Republicans like this that's tries to be buddy with the freaking authoritarian left, and freaking people act like they won't be afraid of getting freaking primaried. That's how I see it. Because these freaking crazy ass people have lost their goddamn marbles. They lost their marbles for real. Freaking these freaking crony Republicans talk about let's go ahead and push these mandates out here to make to get people to come to our show. And how much you want to bet nobody might end up going to that damn show. Like it's fucking nuts out here. I'm glad I don't live in California. Like, for real. If you live somewhere in like Texas, Florida, some places in Georgia, even some places in Missouri, and Missouri is a red state, but it's ran by freaking blue cities, which is why a lot of the freaking shooting in St. Louis is so bad. But yeah, if you do live in a freaking red state, that's not freaking enforcing all these freaking mandates, because they know it's not going to help them out in the 2022 midterms, then you should consider yourself lucky. I don't know if Maryland is a blue or red state or not. I don't really pay attention to Maryland that much. I mean, it's not really much that goes on Maryland for what I know. But yeah, there are some places out here that won't enforce these freaking mandates, or coerce you into getting a job. A prime example. Freaking OSHA. What's that damn story yet? This is another example of the freaking authoritarian left just losing it. Just freaking they're kind of losing the battle. They're losing the battle. I definitely got to talk about that, because the View, I can't stand the fucking View. They out they goddamn eyes. But yeah, I got to talk about that in a bit after I get done pulling this out. That was from 2 months ago. Okay, here we go, right here. Let's see. OSHA withdraws Biden vaccine mandate for large businesses. In a press release on OSHA's website, they stated that the withdrawal of Emergency Temporary Standard (ETS) will come into effect on January 26th. So OSHA, they knew how bad this was, especially with Biden's poll numbers right now. Biden is doing such a terrible job. You know, the black community is looking to the Republicans. The independents are looking to the Republicans. The Hispanics are looking to the Republicans. Like, the Biden administration is really pushing away their own damn demographic. And the reason why they chose to withdraw this is because, you know, more forced mandates means 2022 is midterms. It's going to be, it might look like it might be a weird wave. I'm just, you know, that's just an opinion here. It's not really a fact. But let me go ahead and read this. On Tuesday, the Occupational Safety and Health Administration announced that it is withdrawing the Biden administration's COVID-19 vaccine or test man-made for large employers after the Supreme Court blocked the requirement. And here's the thing. Even when that freaking CDC moratorium went, the freaking Supreme Court blocked the whole CDC moratorium where Biden administration said, hey, people had 2 more months to pay, 2 or 3 more months to like pay back their bills. Supreme Court was like, yo, y'all ain't got authorization for that. They pushed it anyway. So they are pushing their authoritarian beliefs on a lot of people, especially small realtor owners. That's what they're doing. So, and now since this freaking Supreme Court done shut this freaking OSHA down, let's go. Now they act like, bro, okay, so Joe Biden's like, yo, let's just leave those to the states because I don't have a plan here. Even though the whole 2020 election was like, yo, I got a plan. Orange man doesn't. But let's keep going. In the press release on OSHA's website, they stated that the withdrawal of the Emergency Temporary Standard (ETS) will come into effect on January 26th. Quote, although OSHA is withdrawing the vaccination and testing ETS as an enforceable emergency temporary standard, the agency is not withdrawing the ETS as a proposed rule. The agency is prioritizing its resources to focus on finalizing a permanent COVID-19 healthcare standard, the press release states. OSHA strongly encourages vaccination of workers against the continuing dangers posed by COVID-19 in the workplace. It continues. The agency added that it's prioritizing its resources to focus on finalizing a permanent COVID-19 healthcare standard according to Axios. So, they losing right now. The authoritarian left is losing. And a lot more people are starting to wake up from it. They're losing. And they know they're losing because you had the Supreme Court saying like, yo, the U.S. Supreme Court, and I'm pretty sure the New York City Supreme Court also just said like these mandates are unconstitutional. So yeah, y'all can go ahead and y'all can go ahead and stop with that because it's unconstitutional. The authoritarian left is losing. And they know they're losing because with all these with these freaking poor poll numbers coming out about Joe Biden. Last time I checked, Joe Biden is at freaking 29%. 29% when it comes to blacks, Hispanics, and white people. He's at 29%. That is horrible for a Democrat, especially during your first year. Nobody's first year was this damn bad, but you still have 3 more years. You know what? Hopefully this is not true. But the rumor is Joe Biden is going to elect Kamala Harris as a freaking Supreme Court, and then bring forth Hillary Clinton as the next VP. Joe Biden becomes sick all of a sudden, and Hillary Clinton is the next president. Hopefully that does not happen, but. With how they been running the show as of late, I don't see how they wouldn't, especially since they've been pushing Joe Biden's health to a critical level, knowing that this man has dementia, and people say, people say the non-believers are the bad guys here, that we're the bad guys, but they pushing this this elderly man with a severe dementia, with severe dementia, pushing, dragging them around with their little strings, and people act like it's okay. Hey, at least it's not freaking Orange Man. At least it's not Orange Man. Again, we knew what we was getting with that evil Orange Man. Y'all talk about y'all knew what y'all was getting with Biden. It's come to find out, nope, that's not. All these promises to cancel student debt, cancel rent. He had a plan for the pandemic, even though more people died under him. More cases came under Joe Biden than Trump ever has. And there's 3 vaccines out there. Boy, I tell you. Y'all, oh God, y'all goddamn minds. Y'all really are. Y'all really thought that this guy was going to come in and just solve every problem. Hey, y'all get what y'all voted for. Even though it hurts everybody else in the stronghold, it hurts. It sucks. You guys get what y'all vote for, especially if you live in California. You get what you vote for. You want to vote for these freaking progressive liberal policies, and you don't understand why. And you don't understand why, gas is up, real estate is up. There's so much homeless. There's so many drug addicts in freaking New York and California. You don't understand that. That's your fault. But that's what it is, man. But okay, that's good. Okay, that's I was talking too much about freaking politics. Let's go ahead and check out what's going on with freaking with the freaking G4TV. Let's go ahead and see what's going on with them, because freaking G4TV has lost the game. They lost it. They really have. You have freaking hold on. Let me see. Let me see if I can put this up. Freaking G4TV. We all know freaking Fox did some spring cleaning with with her Twitter account, because she said, like, yo, if you guys want to have a conversation with me, come and have a conversation with me. Talk and I would teach y'all about what it is with how it is with sexism in gaming. But then when people actually this is allegedly when people tried to contact her agents, because apparently she's some big shot that she has some agents. When people tried to contact her agents, she gave them fake emails, fake numbers, fake information. But okay, so this guy is from Geeks and Gamers. Shout out to Geeks and Gamers. They really grew with this whole G4TV fiasco going on. Shout out to them. And let's go ahead and hear what he has to say about Fox pushing this information out that was apparently fake.
So Frost has decided to send out a tweet saying she's willing to talk to any of these outraged YouTubers, but then she also says no one's going to take her up on the offer. Multiple people, myself included, have said they would take her up on the offer, and I'll have a respectful conversation with you, 100%. As long as you're respectful to me, I'll have a respectful conversation with you. But when you try to pull this whole agent card, you're not that important, Frost. Neither am I. We are blessed to have the opportunities that we have to do what we do. And you're not better than anyone else. So stop trying to act like you're better than anyone else. Your DMs aren't open. Mine are. So you can contact me directly, and we can set this up. You can come on Tuesday night's main event if you want, although I don't think that would be an even playing field for you. I don't think it would be fair to bring you into, my channel where I have all of the panelists that I normally have every week. But if you want to have a one-on-one conversation, I'll have that, and I'll be respectful as long as you're respectful. Can you say the same? Time will tell. But stop with the agent bullshit. You're not that important.
Yeah. She's out here claiming that she's this important person, and she doesn't really have the time to be doing all this talking. So she's like, yo, contact my agent, but then she gives out some freaking falsified information about oh snap. I didn't mean to do that. She gives out this freaking falsified information about her agent. Contact my agent if you want to have a conversation with me. This, like, for real, this is an independent channel. She could do these call-ins about sexism in gaming by herself.
Son, why do all white lesbians look like Barney Rubble from the Flintstones?
That was the freaking Black Okage with his shit I don't like series. That is pretty popular. I like that series. I really do. But yeah, she keeps on pushing this freaking BS that she's this most popular person, that she doesn't have time, and that she doesn't have the time to be talking to all these people who talk bad about me. But then when she gets caught out on her BS, she's like, yo, I don't want to have no conversation with these guys. I don't want to be talking to these guys. These guys are all white wingers. They're all sexist people who don't like the fact that I'm on this big platform. But this chick has no amount of freaking common sense in her. She doesn't. I don't know, for real. I don't know what the hell her problem is, but the fact that she's out here claiming that she's this most popular person out here is completely stupid. It's stupid. It really is. My bad, guys. Yeah, these guys. These freaking G4TV people are out their damn minds. They bashing their own fans because freaking Fox is not as bangable as the previous host, Morgan. I think, pretty sure her name was, but she's just this whole feminist talk that she's doing with gaming is just stupid. It really is. It's stupid. But yeah, it's a lot. Yes, it's a lot. Okay, first of all, let me just pull this out and to show people that you know a lot of freaking Hollywood individuals are coming out as waking up to this whole problem with one of the actresses from the MCU. Ant-Man and the Wasp actress Evangeline Lilly protest against vaccine mandates. This is not, I'll let y'all read that since I want to get this channel taken down. This is not love. Ant-Man and the Wasp actress Evangeline Lilly took to Instagram where she revealed she participated in the anti-vaccine mandate rally that took place in Washington, D.C. on the weekend of July 22nd and 23rd. Lilly posted on Instagram 3 photos of the events. The first shows a person carrying a sign in a backpack that reads "Vax Democrat for Medical Freedom." What? So that's her Instagram. The second photo shows another person holding up a sign that reads "Nurses for Vax Choice." Another sign can be seen that reads "Vioxx, opioids, and vaccines all have the same takers." A third banner also reads "Defeat the mandates." which they did. OSHA literally just took down their freaking mandates because it wasn't helping out Joe Biden in the long run. The third image shows a banner that reads "Feds for Medical Freedom." And you guys remember when they freaking canceled Gina Carano about how she said something apparently about something about the Jewish community, which apparently was just an opinion. They freaking gave her the boot quick, and then she ended up becoming more successful from the freaking Wright. The Wright ended up giving her more recognition. So this whole Hollywood creates people. It is up on the fire freaking lie because Gina Carano ended up becoming more famous. Yeah. So let's keep on reading that. A fourth photo shares a quote from the Naval Replicant. It reads, "All tyranny begins with the desire to coerce others for the greater good," which I agree with. Accompanying these four photos, Lily wrote, "I was in D.C. this weekend to support bodily sovereignty, while Canadian truckers were rallying for the cross-country peaceful convoy in support of the same thing." Yeah, man. Canada. What is y'all doing? What is y'all doing? Like, for real, nobody's really heard a lot from Canada before they started enforcing these mandates, shutting down restaurants because they just decided to open up because they needed mouths to feed in their own homes. The freaking Canadian government just said, you know what, go to that restaurant and lock that business owner up because what he's doing is stupid. Yeah. And now a lot more people are protesting against Canada. And again, we don't really hear much about Canada at all. That's how funny this is. Quote, "I believe nobody should ever be forced to inject their body with anything against their will under threat of violent attack, arrest, or detention without trial. Loss of employment, homelessness, starvation, loss of education, alienation from loved ones, excommunication from society under any threat whatsoever." Again, guys, there is a culture war going on. There's a culture war, and a lot more Hollywood people are starting to wake up. She continued, "This is not the way. This is not safe. This is not healthy. This is not love. I understand the world is in fear, but I don't believe that answering fear with force would fix your problems." Finally, she concluded, "I was pro-choice before COVID, and I'm still pro-choice today." Yet she doesn't want people to be coerced or enforced into getting the jab. What is so wrong with that? A lot of liberals like Twitter leftists are out here attacking her, saying she's out here promoting for people to be killed, not knowing what the hell that even means. She's just saying, it should be a personal choice, not a government choice. See, these freaking people that say that they are so anti-government, they are all for the freaking government enforcement. And they talk about it's for your own safety. Go to hell. Dr. Robert Malone describes himself as the okay. I'm not even gonna read that because freaking YouTube. If we could continue to pursue this universal strategy in the face of the pandemic, particularly with Omicron now, a much more I'm not gonna read that. Freaking YouTube will shut my shit down. But yeah, guys, that's from an actress from Hollywood. She's saying it should be a personal choice, not a freaking government choice. And watch how fast freaking Marvel or Disney freaking gives this chick the boot because she decided to speak up and say, it should not be a freaking government choice. It should be a personal choice between a person's doctor, not the government being your doctor. And you still had these freaking low testosterone, low IQ, freaking government mandate individuals talk about she's out here promoting for people to be for people to be killed by the by the virus, but that's not what she's doing. She's saying like, yo, she's pro-choice and she's still pro-choice. She's just not pro-government or pro-government enforcement. What's like for real? What is wrong with that? You have you have a lot of freaking Hollywood people coming out and saying like what she said was terrible. What she said was horrendous, but nothing that she said was horrendous at all. It was actually pretty based. And yet people are talking like left wing people are talking like this chick is for freaking she wants bad things to happen to people out here. And that's not what she's doing. Guys, these people are out they goddamn minds. I'm serious. They are out their goddamn minds. This is what this is why I say, man, I say this every time, man. Fuck the government. Fuck the government, man. They goddamn minds and people really out here believing like the government is for everybody. The government help. The government protects. The government helps. I say I'm out here saying like no they don't. They make shit worse. Why you think gas is so expensive? Why you think that there's a lot of grocery stores out here that don't have the certain product you need? Why do you think meat is so expensive nowadays? Why do you think milk is so expensive? Not milk. Why do you think meat is so expensive? Pork is so expensive. Fish is so expensive. Chicken is so expensive. Y'all have promoting the government like they're the messiahs. Like that, they're here to help. They're God. These people out have lost their goddamn minds. For real. They lost their goddamn minds. And prime example. Let me go ahead and show you another person who's freaking another person who's freaking out they freaking goddamn minds. That's pro government. Even though that's pro Democrat progressive. Even though they be saying they ain't Democrat, they are. Those chicks at the View, they're Democrat, full blown authoritarian Democrat. That's what they are. They would tell you otherwise, but that's what they are. But guys, let me go ahead and show you this video about how completely lost this coon, this house Negro is. My bad.
Case that you could make the case that somebody like Amy Coney Barrett was put in there because she's a white woman. Yeah. Who.
Again with the freaking virtue signaling. The freaking virtue signaling. The race baiting. Oh, she became Supreme Court justice because she's white. Joy Berry, shut the fuck up. You sound dumb as shit.
You could make the case that somebody like Amy Coney Barrett was put in there because she's a white woman who they say, well, she'll go against abortion rights, and she's a woman. So that was deliberate, I think. Clarence Thomas, a black guy, a black man, a justice, okay, I'll give it to him. He's a smart guy. But he is to the right of Attila the Hun, this guy, and they put him in there thinking, oh, a black man will go against voting rights, which is what he does.
And it was a terrible...
How is this chick still employed here? How is she still employed? This just pissed me off. She can say the most craziest things out here about a black person not fitting a certain narrative. And yet the left wing people claim she's not biased, she's not racist. This is a black man that's mainly right, so he's against voting rights. I've had it with this chick. I've had it with this chick. This chick be saying the most freaking outlandish things, and people won't call her out on it. She be saying the most craziest things. Oh, Clarence Thomas is a black man, but he's more right wing, so he's not for voting rights. He's not for black people voting. Someone kill me now.
Terrible. And it's a very tricky business they're pulling over there when you think about it. Not to mention the fact that Mitch McConnell has no concept of the law when it comes to the Supreme Court.
They know the law. They're not following it. Well, they don't want to follow it.
No, and he's allowed to not follow it.
It's terribly disrespectful to appoint someone like Clarence Thomas with his philosophies to the seat of Thurgood Marshall, a civil rights.
I know.
Yes.
And
it was
also
with his wife right there.
With his wife's activities involving the insurrection.
Yeah, let's not even get into that because that's really the whole show. And all we have to do is start talking about her, and we'll be here the rest.
Yeah, we should talk about that sometime.
Not today. We'll be right.
Freak. They are all idiots. Each and every last one of them. Idiots. I don't really know about this chick over here in the right, but all these people right here, they're all idiots. Especially this one right here, Joy Behar. Talk about and you know it's always white people that's saying it, like white liberals are saying this. He's a black man. He's mainly for the right. So he's against black people for voting rights. Shut the fuck up, bitch. You know what you sound like? You sound like a damn KKK person. That's what you sound like. Fucking dumbass. Like for real, but when I tell y'all that freaking Joy Behar pisses me off, Joy Behar pisses me the fuck off. This chick be saying the most outlandish things about black people. Hey black people, white people are taking the vaccine, so you should too. Hey, Clarence Thomas, yeah, he's black, but he's not really for black people because he's against voting rights. Who said? Did he ever say he was against voting rights, or is that how you interpret it? Because your biased mind. Your biased mind, your freaking liberal progressive racist mind, KKK mind, that a black man that's opposed to the freaking left wing plantation, he's apparently not representing black people. Isn't that what Joe Biden said? If you have a problem with you're for me and Trump, then you ain't black. Completely exposing his freaking racism against how black people about how black people should act. This is the white white progressive terminology. The loudest ones. I won't say it's all of them, but it's the loudest ones out here.
Was put in there because she's a white woman who they say, well, she'll go against abortion rights, and she's a woman. So that was deliberate, I think. Clarence Thomas, a black guy, a black man, a justice, okay, I'll give it to him. He's a smart guy. But he is to the right of Attila the Hun, this guy, and they put him in there thinking, oh, a black man will go against voting rights, which is what he does.
And it was...
And listen to freaking Whoopi Goldberg, that freaking house nigga. Whoopi Goldberg is just another house nigga. That's what she is. She can say, I'm not Democrat. I'm more independent. You're Democrat, stupid. You pushing all these freaking progressive liberal policies that hurts black people. Voting rights. That's not a freaking liberal thing. Liberals apparently don't want IDs for voting. That's what it's coming down to. They don't want IDs for voting. That's more a freaking illegal immigrant point talking point, because a lot of illegal immigrants don't have the proper IDs to vote. Black people have IDs. They have IDs to vote. But you want to keep on pushing this freaking false narrative that black people are so incompetent that we can't get IDs in order to vote, and yet 70% of black people in the United States said they are for voting rights. They are for voting IDs. A lot of these liberal progressives, I say, they don't want voter IDs, like what freaking New York City Eric Adams just did. They did. I'm pretty sure they proposing a policy to end voting IDs for elections, or they also brought forth a freaking policy that says if you've been here for 3 to 6 months, you have the right to vote in our country, even if you're just visiting. That's New York City. That's New York City. But keep on going with this dumbass biased terminology that black people are so damn incompetent we don't know how to vote. Keep on going with this, please do. Y'all just making yourself look even more stupid. I cannot stand this chick, Joy Behar. I cannot stand her. She be saying the most freaking outlandish BS about black people, especially if they don't see themselves as Democrat. Bro, what is wrong with this chick? And the fact that Whoopi Goldberg is not freaking calling her out on it just goes to show what her mindset is. Just another house nigga that's worth $1 million. Pushing this BS about freaking black people. Jesus Christ. These people have freaking lost their minds, man. I'm getting pissed off. Just keep talking about this, man. For real. That is stupid, man. It's stupid. It's stupid, man. It really is. Anyway, it's one. Okay, so it's one more video I want to do. Yeah, it's one more video that I want to do. Where's that video at? Okay, guys. So apparently, this video came out like back in August. I completely forgot about it because this guy wasn't even in my goddamn radar. He wasn't in my freaking radar. So if for any of you who's been following me for a while, how many of you guys remember that freaking Nick Cannon Eminem beef, so to speak? Even though Nick Cannon was pretty much beefing with himself, because Eminem just felt like, you know what, I ain't about to respond to this crap. So apparently, I was caught under fire by another small content creator called Benzino, not the rapper Benzino or the love and hip hop Benzino. Nah, it's some other Benzino out here. So apparently he called me out about that whole Nick Cannon and Eminem beef, because I had the nerve to say that Eminem was one of the GOATs, and Nick Cannon was a freaking race baiting idiot. In those 3 diss tracks, apparently got called out for that. So, no, I got yeah. So this is what one of my earlier videos when I had this set right here. So I was still pretty new trying to elevate my whole channel. But let's go ahead and listen to this guy about what he said about me. My bad. I had this thing on mute for a second. And prime example. This video that I did was a freaking 12-minute video. This fool ended up using only 30 seconds. Which goes to show he's an idiot.
We're going to need you to explain how that saying what belongs to me, what I created belongs to me and only me is racist. I'm going to need you to explain that one to me, like for real.
I know, he asked. Okay, so what? First of all, I don't even know what the hell this guy's talking about. First of all, it belongs to me. I create this. Nick Cannon did not create rap. First of all, his rap career wasn't even that great to begin with. So he didn't create rap. He was just a part of it, a small midge. So if you want to talk about more people in the rap game that's more influential, that position goes to Eminem. If you want to say Nick Cannon was influential in rap music, that's kind of the same thing saying like freaking Soulja Boy was influential, which his freaking BS music probably started Lil Pump. But this dude is freaking racist. Now I want to play. I just found out about Eminem's music to be murdered by Side B.
Bro, how are you gonna throw something out there like that and not explain that? You haven't explained to me how Nick Cannon is racist.
Okay, so in those 3 diss tracks, Nick Cannon called Eminem a Klansman because he's white. He said, hey, yo, M, you voted for Trump, admit it. Saying that because he's white. He made fun of him for being a stepdad in this video, 2021. And like for real, those first 2 points alone, that was race baiting to get people on his side. That's pretty racist, dude. In case you didn't know.
You just said something, you couldn't provide any examples, any context, and ran. This dude's not racist. Nick Cannon's not racist.
That's book. Dude, he be saying some crazy shit.
You're bloody ignorant and you're a coon.
Oh great. Oh wow. I said Nick said Nick Cannon was racist I said he was being racist in those three diss tracks of his. So I'm a coon now. I'm a coon. Oh my god. That's so hurtful. I'm a coon for calling Nick Cannon now on his race baiting BS. Calling Eminem a Klansman. He disrespects black people. So does Nick. That freaking BS right there. I'm cooning for the white man. Oh my god, it's so painful. What an idiots. We did for real. We did hear the same diss tracks, right? From Nick Cannon to Eminem. We heard the same things, right? Saying like calling Eminem the biggest Klansman, saying that he voted for Trump because he's white. We heard the same diss tracks, right?
You are.
I just found out about it today while I was at work, and I was listening to it. The one song that got me the most was the Three Demons. Now I want y'all to actually hear this and also this is about the whole Nick Cannon and Lord Jamar calling Eminem a guest in hip hop because he's white. Calling him a guest in hip hop because apparently he's not that great of a hip hop lyricist, even though Eminem is in pretty much in everybody's top 10. Nick Cannon is in nobody's top 10. I never even heard of freaking Lord Jamar. I never even heard of Lord Jamar. So the fact that he put that in saying Eminem was against hip hop because he's not the Saints gang complex, it's pretty stupid. They would say that about Eminem, but any other white artist, they don't really say much. It's just that when they say stuff like that, they are disregarding the popularity of the hard work that Eminem put in, the respect that Eminem had to earn in order to like get more people to listen to his music. Apparently, Dr. Dre, somebody who's worth over $700 million, he saw the potential in Eminem, but apparently this guy and these pro-black rappers didn't see it. Don't see it. And Eminem brings in the numbers, the record sales, the popularity. Everybody, a lot of these new school rappers want Eminem as a feature, but apparently to some guys, it's not that big. Not that big of a deal. Let me know if y'all consider Eminem a guest in hip hop. Yeah. So this guy completely altered the freaking altered this video in order to appease his opinion. And the one thing that he brought forth was. And what this was some people labeled as Eminem's racist diss because he said some things about black women. And his thing, a lot of black people heard this. They don't care. Apparently this guy does. A lot of people heard this from Eminem. They don't care. They don't care that his diss track is out. Like, for real. Tell me one black rapper who didn't disrespect black women, especially with these new school rappers. Tell me, if you're watching this, what's his dude name? Benzino. Yeah, from this guy named Benzino. Tell me what black rapper do you know that didn't talk trash about black women in a in their music? But apparently this guy is only aiming at Eminem. You have, like for real, you have a lot of freaking rappers out here talk about especially when a representing woman, hit it, quit it, then leave, and don't take responsibility for your kids. Again, this is one of those guys that's merely Eminem. I don't care how many record sales Eminem got. He's still a guest. Guys, I tell you, some of these people out here that just freaking hate on Eminem just out of the blue. They say even when a lot of people out here praising Eminem, like a lot of rappers, well-known rappers like Game, Kanye, Lil Wayne, Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg, all these people out here praising Eminem for elevating the rap game to a higher standard. Rap God is over 1 billion views. Rihanna likes collabing with Eminem. A lot of these singers like collabing with Eminem. Apparently, this guy is the only one who apparently doesn't like Eminem. But I'm just one guy here. Hey, that's his personal opinion. That's how he feels about it. Me, I say Eminem's one of the GOATs. You may not like it, but I don't care. It's my opinion. I say whatever the hell I want. And if you are also going to use my videos for a reference to call me out, you better make sure that you don't use just 30 seconds from a freaking 12-minute video. That's stupid. But that's stupid. First of all, you telling me that whole 12 minutes, you only use the 30 seconds? You only using 30 seconds? Bro, who does that? Who does that for real? There you go. But I appreciate everybody that tuned in. I'm going and end this live stream right here. And and again, man, if you guys like the stream, man, you know, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and hopefully I'll see y'all in the next one. This you know, there's a lot more news that got talked about, but I'm more keeping some of my live streams like an hour. But yeah, like, comment, subscribe, share the video, hit the notification bell. I will see y'all in the next one. Peace.